Hello everyone, this is Wali Hamani. Ever since childhood, I was taught and told in school that media is the fourth pillar of democracy, that media holds democracy, and I was made to believe this fact. Ever since childhood, I was taught and told at school that media is the eye and ear of people. What that means is that people rely on media from the smallest news to the biggest international news. We rely on media. So we cannot expect the media houses to be biased. But sadly, ladies and gentlemen, today most of the media houses are biased and most of the media houses are sold out in the hands of political parties. A time was there when media was considered to be a noble job, when journalism was considered to be a noble job, where you served the society and the mankind. But today it isn't a noble job anymore. It has reduced to only a business house. And today in this video, I am specifically talking about a journalist, or rather call him an entertainer, and his news channel, or rather call it a noise channel. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about Mr. ARNAB GOSWAMI. Before I go on to expose him, I have a message for you, Mr. ARNAB GOSWAMI. When I was back there in school, during my school days, class 9, 10, 11, 12th, my friends, my colleagues, everybody called me ARNAB. And I used to carry this name, me being called ARNAB, I used to carry it as a matter of pride. That, people are calling me ARNAB. You were my role model. But sadly today, if anybody calls me ARNAB, I take it as a matter of shame. Because you are the biggest hypocrite. Because you are the biggest opportunist that I have ever seen. So without wasting much of my time, Mr. ARNAB GOSWAMI, I am sure that you will see this video. I will go on and expose you. Mr. ARNAB GOSWAMI has crossed all limits. He has forgotten all ethics of journalism and he is sold out in the hands of RSS and BJP. And I'm not shooting in the air, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to prove it to you today. The first proof that we have, and which has been recorded and captured on camera, is a video of Mr. ARNAB GOSWAMI when he was in Times Now, and where he's speaking against the beef ban. Let us have a look.
The beef ban in Maharashtra. Goa Chief Minister said it is part of the food habit in the people of this state. Well, it is part of the food habit of a lot of people in Maharashtra. If you have the guts, have a ban in Goa, Sudhanshu Trivedi. But you won't, you see, because you will lose the election.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we heard him speaking against the beef ban. And now I will show you a video where in Republic channel, after being sold out in the hands of BJP and RSS and after becoming a Sanghi, Mr. ARNAB GOSWAMI is speaking for the beef ban and asking what is secular about eating beef. Let us have a look at the video if you don't believe me.
Muslim Rahmani is slaughtering a calf to make a political point. Secularism. Is it secular to slaughter a calf to make a political point?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, hence proven. ARNAB GOSWAMI, you keep asking people, the nation wants to know, the nation wants to know. Yes, ARNAB GOSWAMI, the nation wants to know whether you are an opportunist. And yes, after seeing this video, the nation knows that you are an opportunist. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who do not know, let me tell you that Mr. ARNAB GOSWAMI's father, Mr. Manoranjan GOSWAMI, had contested an election in the year 1998. From which party, ladies and gentlemen? Do I have to tell you that? The Bharatiya Janata Party. And there's more to it. And he lost to a Congress candidate. So father fighting from Bharatiya Janata Party and losing to a Congress candidate, what do you expect the son to do? So what ARNAB GOSWAMI is doing right now is taking out the grudge on the Congress people, on the Congress men, on the Congress spokesperson. When ARNAB GOSWAMI is being asked who is funding Republic, he says our funding is in the public domain. He is lying. Mr. ARNAB GOSWAMI, the whole nation knows it, that Mr. Rajiv Chandrasekhar has been funding you and is the largest investor of Republic. Now when I take this name, Mr. Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who is Rajiv Chandrasekhar? ARNAB, will you be able to deny that Rajiv Chandrasekhar is the Rajya Sabha member and has been Rajya Sabha member for the past so many years? From which party? Ladies and gentlemen, do I have to tell you that? From the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now a Bharatiya Janata Party Rajya Sabha member has been funding ARNAB's Republic and ARNAB still denies that BJP is not funding me. What hypocrisy. Yes, ARNAB, the nation wants to know who's funding you, and now the nation knows that the BJP is funding you. Ladies and gentlemen, during the recent India-Pakistan cricket match, Arnab went on saying that India and Pakistan should not play cricket match because India and Pakistan are at a cold war with each other. Now I ask you, is cricket the basis to judge the patriotism and nationalism of our cricket players? That is their profession. Cricket is just a game. And I haven't yet exposed you, Arnab, and now I will expose you. On the day of cricket match, Arnab's page posts a picture which says that India-Pakistan match is just a distraction and our eye should be on the evils of Pakistan. And few minutes later, there's another post which says, catch us as we take you through the India-Pakistan match. And in the picture below, they even write, good start for Pakistan. If this is not hypocrisy, then what is hypocrisy, Mr. Arnab Goswami? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Arnab is not just an opportunist and a hypocrite, but also a thief who steals properties and contents of other news channels. The recent audio clip that he had played to expose Mr. Shashi Tharoor, the most noble man in this nation and the most educated politician in this nation, ladies and gentlemen, he tried to expose him but failed miserably. And the audio clip that he had played on his channel Republic, that audio clip belonged to the Times Now channel. And Times Now has filed an FIR against Arnab and his Republic under the IPC section 406, 404 and 4011, ladies and gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, the nation wants to know whether Arnab Goswami is a thief or not. And in the words of Arnab Goswami, the nation knows that Arnab Goswami is a thief. And for those of you who think that Arnab Goswami's rating, the TRP rating, is the highest among the news channels, English news channels in our country, here is a proof for you where NBA, the News Broadcasting Association, had lodged a complaint in the Bar Council that Arnab is fudging his TRP. And the TRAI has admitted the fact that Arnab has fudged his TRP. So here's the proof for you. So those of you who are blindly following Arnab, understand that this man is ready to do anything for TRP popularity and for fame. This man has been paid and is made to sit there just to expose people from different political parties except the Bharatiya Janata Party. He exposed Mr. Lalu Prasad, he exposed Robert Vadra, he exposed Mr. Shashi Tharoor. Now I ask you, Mr. Arnab Goswami, will you not expose Vijay Mallya, just a 5-minute show on Republic? Of course you will not expose Mr. Vijay Mallya because the man who feeds you, Mr. Rajiv Chandrasekhar, is a very close friend of Mr. Vijay Mallya, isn't it? Will you not show this on your news channel? Will you not expose Mr. Modi and how his demonetization is the biggest scam of the century and how people have suffered because of demonetization? Why will you show it? Because you're surviving because of these people. These are the people who are feeding you, right? Will you not show how the GDP of the country has been reduced by 2% and is just 6% right now? You will never show this, right? Mr. Arnab Goswami, there are much more important issues that needs to be addressed. You have to show how rapes have increased in the country. You have to show how 30% of the population is still staying without houses. How 29% of the Indian population is still uneducated. How farmers are committing suicide and how they are being killed in Madhya Pradesh. But no, when farmers are being killed, you won't show the news that farmers are being killed. Rather, you will show the news that Mr. Rahul Gandhi is playing his politics over farmer agitation. Wow, Mr. Arnab Goswami, heights of hypocrisy and heights of being an opportunist. This man has crossed all limits. This man has forgotten basic ethics of journalism. Mr. Brijesh Kalappa had once said in his show that BJP is funding Republic. And see how Mr. Arnab Goswami reacted to it.
Then say I'm a coward, say I'm a lunatic, say I'm a lunatic, say I'm a coward, say I'm a rogue agent. But you don't have to cover it up with anything else, Brijesh Kalappa.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. This man calls himself a journalist, an educated journalist. And this is how he behaves. He abuses a lawyer when the whole nation is seeing him. Look at the words that he's using. Worm, lapdog, lunatic. Mr. Arnab Goswami, you might have a degree with you, but let me tell you, you are not an educated man. You call people on your show and then you insult them and you kick them off. That does not make you a good journalist. You talk about free journalism, right? This is what you call free journalism. Free journalism doesn't mean you can abuse on your show. Free journalism doesn't mean that you invite people on your show and then you kick them off. You might have a degree with you, but let me tell you, you are not an educated man. And yes, Mr. Arnab Goswami, many a times I've seen you. You call people on your show and then you pass a judgment. And then you pass a judgment and you tell that you are an anti-national and you go to Pakistan. I've seen you many a times doing this. I asked you, who are you? Let the nation know. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the nation wants to know, who is Mr. Arnab Goswami, a journalist or a judge? And the nation knows that Mr. Arnab Goswami is a journalist. Then why aren't you acting like a journalist and not as a judge? You are there to show the people the truth and not pass judgment on people and not certify people as anti-national and not kick them out of your show and send them to Pakistan. Mr. Arnab Goswami, you have to understand that everything has its limitation and you too have your limits. So you better not cross it. When people ask you the BJP is funding, you become very angry. I have proven it that BJP is funding you. My problem isn't it that you are supporting BJP. You support BJP, very good, fantastic, I clap at it. But my problem is that when you're supporting BJP and the Bharatiya Janata Party, why are you wearing a neutral mask? Why do you act like a secular man and a patriot man when you are not patriot and secular? Why do you have to wear that neutral mask and show to the world that you are not affiliated with any political party? Why don't you go on the show and say to people that I have my affiliation with the Bharatiya Janata Party? Please do it. Stop fooling people. A day will come when your mask will fall off and the people of this country will kick you and send you to heaven. It hurts when I'm shouting at you like this. It hurts when I'm shouting at a man who once was my idol. And today I take it as a matter of shame when people call me by your name. Mr. Arnab Goswami, I'm challenging you today that come and debate with me. Not in your show, please. Not in your show. On a common platform. And let the topic be whether Mr. Arnab Goswami is a nationalist or not. And believe me, I'll send you back to your Assam home crying. I'm sure you've never cried in your life. If you really want to try it once, come and debate with me. And people who watched this video with so much of patience, I thank you so much for watching it till the end. Because I've proven it that Arnab Goswami is an opportunist and is being sold out in the hands of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Thank you so much for watching me. And Arnab, I'll be waiting for you to accept my challenge. I'll be waiting for you to accept my challenge. Thank you.